Hey guys, welcome back to Economics and Comics. This is your top 10 new comics to buy. A new comic book day, April 15th. We're going to talk about everything. Let's just get right to the video. Okay, guys, first of all, I want to apologize for not doing the April 8th video. I just had to not do it. I don't know how else to say it. I was so busy. I was done. I didn't want to do it, so I didn't do it. I think we missed Web of Venom in that one. That was kind of important, but anyway, I just skipped it. And honestly, I have been really thinking about not doing this video anymore, and that's kind of crazy. Like in my mind, I know a lot of you guys depend on this video, and you know what? That's the only reason I'm going to keep doing it. So I figured out a way to do it. It's a little chaotic, but this way I can get it out of the way and go back to work at the store itself. What I'm going to do is on Friday, I get all the stuff in. It takes me to all night long, early morning to check it all. I actually was checking it today too, which is Saturday, and then I have to bag it all. There was like almost 2,500 books. So usually I start packing on Saturday and Sunday and Monday. And so what I did was when I was done getting it all bagged and boarded and checked, I took a little break and then I read the books. So you might even get the video earlier. I'm filming it tonight. It is 12:15 a.m. It's going to take me a couple hours to edit, and and then I'll go to bed, but I'll have it ready to premiere for you guys in the morning on Sunday mornings. We'll see if I can keep that schedule up. But I don't want to stop this video because I know a lot of you depend on it. I do think the pre-order video is more important because I'm basically telling you all this stuff a month early in the pre-order video, but this way you get to see in this video if I was right, about what was hot, and the stuff a lot of you depend on me a couple days before New Comic Book Day. So I'm gonna keep doing it, and I'm sorry about the last time I missed it. Okay, that being said, and that was a mouthful. Sorry guys, it took so long. Go watch the pre-order video after this. You have more than enough time to get your pre-orders in. There's a lot of cool stuff. And I'll just say that I'll add that to the end of the video. Okay, let's get to covers. All right, covers, and I think new number ones. I might have separated the number ones. First of all, Absolute Batman 15, third printing by Lucio Perillo. This is the original art I bought. I won't see it till summertime because Lucio's not in Italy, and that's where it is. But when I had the books in my hands, I even got more excited. So I can't wait to get that original and show you guys. Absolute Batman 2025 Annual number 1, third printing foil, and the Daniel Johnson cover. Absolute Wonder Woman Annual 2026 number 1, second printing, cover B. Alias Red Band number 2, polybagged. Batwoman number 2, the Sedgwick cover, and the Frizzen. Catwoman 88 cover A, and the Forbes. Dead Teenagers number 2, cover A. Deathstroke the Terminator number 2, the Panosian cover, and the Kirkham. Ghost Pepper number 10, the Limb cover. G.I. Joe 21 cover B and C. Godzilla Infinity Roar number 3, the Raposa. Inglorious X-Force number 4, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. cover. and the 1 in 25. Lobo number 2, the Bermejo, and the Kirkham. Lost Fantasy number 9, cover F. Man of Steel number 1, the Fax Edition foil. Mark Spears, the Monster and Wolf number 3, I'm showing you cover D. Something really interesting I saw on the Mark Spears. On the back of all the books, they show the print runs. And I remember them being pretty big. Dude, they're low print runs now. I don't know if people are stop ordering or like canceling their order. Like, I don't even think I got enough to get a ratio. I'm pretty sure of that because I didn't see it. But the print run is dropping. I think they need to go back to their blind bags. Let's see here. Narco number 2, cover B. Nectar number 1, second printing, black bag. Nightwing number 137, the Nakayama. Ordained number 1, the 4th printing. They were allocated. I'll put those in my store. I got 10 of them. I didn't know how many I'd get. Planet of the Apes versus Fantastic Four number 3, the Woods movie homage. Radiant Black number 41, cover B. Silver Surfer number 2, the Fax Edition foil. Sirens Love Hurts number 1, second printing, cover B foil. Smile for the Camera number 2, cover B. Storm Earth Mightiest Mutant number 3, Ben Oliver. And the 1 in 25. Super Creep Show number 2, cover A. That was a good one. Superman Unlimited number 11, cover B. I want to read that. I didn't read that one. That last issue that's a key. I don't know. I think it's going to be a bigger key than we think, number 11. Tigress Island number 2, cover B, is a poly bag. Witchblade number 20, the Sabina cover, and the 1 in 25. Wonder Woman number 32, the David Nakayama. And X-Men United number 2, the Nakayama cover. Here are the top 10. I'm going to put like the base number 1s in here, the new number 1s, and then we're going to talk about some new number 1s that were really good this week that you're going to want to pick up, okay? So at number 10 is all the number 1s. Darkness versus Angelus. It's a one-shot. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, Silent Mission Zartan, number 1. I like the 1 in 10. Hate, number 1, Fax Edition. Lenore, Muffin Else Matters, number 1, cover A. Mumra, The Ever Living, number 1, the 1 in 10. Star Trek Starfleet Academy, Lost Contact, number 1. And Superman Day 2026, World of Tomorrow, number 1, cover B, foil. That's the Supergirl one. I don't think I can ship that yet. Also, all those like free comic book day books came out too. It's not free comic book day, but it's like a new comic book day, giveaway day. They're like adding another one. I got a bunch, which I'll be throwing in orders along the way around that time. That's kind of like what I like to do. I buy them and throw them in orders. All right, number 9. Ultimate Wolverine number 16. I like the 1 in 25. It says it's the last issue leading into Ultimate Endgame 5. It didn't feel like a last issue to me. Wolverine does something interesting in it. Number 8, Spawn Scorch number 50. Cover A. B by Lee. C by Young. Mark Spears 1 in 50. McFarlane 1 in 100. There are the signed ones and all that too. It says Spawn fans will be talking for this for years to come and leaves the universe forever changed. That's not what I read. Number 7, Nectar number 2, cover A. Cover F is the black bag. There's a 1 in 10, a 1 in 20, and 2 1 in 30s. I already read this issue or a long time ago. I think this is a decent book, and the ratios do well. All right, number 6 is not a comic book. If Destruction Be Our Lot, number 1, the $5 bill promo. This was just in thousands of comics, right? I used to have a license plate that said $5, so I'm keeping this for sure. And I always, when people want stuff, I say $5. But this is it. There's only one per store. That is pretty cool, dude. I think that this book, is that for pre-order this weekend? I can't remember. Everything's mixed up. It was either last weekend or right now. Check my store. Why do I have a feeling it's this weekend? I don't know. But that was interesting. So if you're at your store and you like these weird things, hey, buddy, did you see a $5 in your order? I'd like to have that. How much is it? $5. There you go. Okay, now we get into it. Okay, this is where it starts to get good. Sorry, it's late, you guys. I've been working all day. Number 5, Hab number 1. Here's cover A. Here's cover B and C. 1 in 20. 1 in 50. I love that 1 in 100, and it came in my shipment. I was keeping it for myself. It was folded in half. Isn't that nice? So, it's a story about like a family and a group of people that built this huge habitat, multiple levels, underground type of thing, their own water source and all this stuff. And I guess the end of the world happens, and they're all in there, and they've arrived. They have a bunch of dogs too. It's kind of weird. Anyway, they're like prepping everything, but the area to get to the water is like on the bottom floor, and it's like a sealed door, and they're trying to get in. They have the water, but they still want to get in to access the underground water. And people start hallucinating and tripping out and killing themselves, and pretty cool, actually. So their water is contaminated by something that basically makes you freak out and see things and stuff like that. So it should be a fun series. Number 4 is Venom 257. Here's the Godtail cover. Spoiler alert, at the end, last page, Spider-Man's about to die, and he bonds with Carnage. Okay? So, like, for next issue or whatever, first full, whatever. This is like a cameo. All right, number 3 is Fireborn number 1. Here's cover A and B. And C is an absolute, well, B was an Invincible homage. C is a absolute Batman homage. D, J. Lee. There's a Kirkham cover. There's a black and white. There's a J. Lee. There's a bunch of ratios. I think I have a lot of ratios at my store. 1 in 10s, 1 in 20s, and all types of things. Now, this is, like it says, it's set in the world of Lost Fantasy. This is kind of outside my area, but I can see it being super popular. It's kind of anime-ish. This dude bonds with like this weird dragon thing, becomes Fireborn or whatever. There's cussing, there's fighting, there's battles. I think it might be pretty popular. It's just not my area. But I think, listen, in regard to orders, I think my store ordered like 300 of it. I mean, it's in your guys' area, that's for sure. That's what she said. All right. Number 2, ordained number 0, The Machine. Cover A. This is a special number 0. Cover B, cover C, and then 1 in 20. Okay. This was a good read. My God. I gotta give it to Bad Idea. They're kicking ass. They're kicking ass. The Machine follows the story of a hitman, The Machine. And that's as simple as that. He kills somebody, he does a job, then he goes to do another job, so things go wrong, he ends up taking care of that. And in the end, he's been called to do a job, and he goes, I've never killed a priest, so he's going to go after whatever his name is. But it was really good. I really liked it a lot, actually. Speaking of Bad Idea, that Monolith book, I don't know if you watched my pre-order video, but they're doing the variant covers of every internal page, which I think is super cool. I think there's probably like 30 pages. That's up on FOC right now. There's also other covers too that are really cool. But that's going to be, I think, a big book, Monolith or Megalith or whatever they call it. And there's a preview in that and all the Bad Idea books of it. But that's on pre-order, 24 hours left. And you're all here for one book. Absolute Batman number 19. Here's cover C. Here's the Ben Oliver. The 1 in 25. There are other covers. And of course, cover A. Okay? Now, the Scarecrow appears in other covers, but in this cover A, you see the dude with the Robin symbol on him. And at first I thought, is that Robin? Well, hang on a second. If you don't want to know about what happens in this book, bye. Leave now. I'll give you a couple seconds. But if you do want to know, and I think most of you do, here we go. So first of all, cover. There's all types of characters on the cover, guys. All types of stuff. They show little things. You have the Scarecrow, the dude with the Robin symbol. That's actually the Joker or Jack Grimm. What I didn't see in the book was interesting, but on the cover I did, if I recall. There's Absolute Batman on there, but behind them there's like a dark Absolute Batman or something. There's a bunch of stuff going on that cover, guys. So, yeah, you gotta pick up a cover A, no matter what. Okay, the story starts off with first full appearance of Scarecrow. And he makes people do, the stuff he has some people kill each other or whatever, okay? Then it breaks off to Batman, and there's stories about him and Waylon or whatever. It kind of jumps back and forth to the past. He's got like a new Bat car. I think he called it the Bat Gyro or something. It's pretty cool. But I think besides the Scarecrow, there's a big kind of reveal at the end. First of all, Slade Wilson, Deathstroke. They don't show him in the outfit, but he's talking on the mic. Oh God, I don't want to spoil this. I'm not going to tell you who dies, but someone dies who's very important, and they blame it on Batman. So then you see Deathstroke at a conference, or Slade Wilson, and he's saying, "Oh, we're done. We're going after Batman." So everything turns against Batman. God, I want to tell you who dies, but whatever. Anyway, before he goes to the conference, it shows him getting ready, Slade Wilson, like in a room, and like for the conference, and he's literally like putting on a whole section of his face is gone, like where his patch would be, his eye patch. It's like a whole fake eye, fake skin. He's like putting it on. He's like putting on all this stuff. He's like putting on body parts. Kind of cool. which is a nice little touch. But anyway, he goes to, we're gonna have a new squad to like hunt down the Batman, he says. And it's funded by Grimm, aka Absolute Joker, right? What's so interesting about this is if you read number 15, right? It's an origin story full on of Grimm, right? And at the end, he like goes home. He's like Bruce Wayne. He has a butler. He's got like a bat cave. He's got everything. He's exactly like Bruce Wayne it would be. The absolute Jack Grimm. He lives like that. Whereas this Bruce Wayne in the Absolute Universe is like on the streets and shit. He's not the same. So, coming back to this new group that Grimm is forming, is he takes a bunch of kids, bad youth, and helps them, train them to become good. Or, well, I don't know if they're going to be good or not, but like fighters and stuff. And they name them all off. Okay? It's all the Robins. You got Dick Grayson. You got the whole lot of them. All of them. Tim Drake or whatever and all that other stuff. And when they're bubbling the names so you can see their face. And then also, I forgot the girl. It must be Batgirl or something. I don't know. No, it wasn't Batgirl. It was someone else. So and then they show their face, and then he introduces them, right? And they're coming out. Or no, he doesn't introduce them. He talks about them. Then it goes showing them all together as a group. So I feel like it's a first full appearance of all the Robins. Because you get a little cameo with their name and their headshot. Then you have them all together with the little Robin insignias, right? That's got to be a first full appearance of all of them. And they're about to walk out, and then he's all, wait, you're not walking out in that. I'm like, what do you mean? Because they have their outfits on and all that shit. Like, they're trained like ninjas or whatever, but they're youth, they're kids. And they're going to go try to get Batman for the safety of the city. And so you're going to be, and they're like, what do you mean? He's like, you're going to go out in this. And they don't show you, but it shows the expression, which is interesting enough for a comic book, of them seeing what they're going to be wearing, right? And I think they're like robotic suits or something, because I think I saw a picture of number 20. They don't show it, but you have a death that's pretty major. You have multiple firsts, I believe. I don't remember Slade Wilson appearing, but I could have missed it. I mean, I read so many books, so I think it was a first of him. Not as Deathstroke, but whatever. You got the first Scarecrow, who's in and out doing little things, and all the Robins. And you learn that Jack Grimm, or Absolute Joker, is exactly like Bruce Wayne in the alternate reality where he's helping kids and all that, even though he's completely evil and whatever, he does all that other stuff. That's why I love Absolute Batman 15, because the origin story is so cool. And you see him completely freak out, and you see how he lives after and what he does and how he stalks people and shit. And in this, now he even reveals more that he's just like Bruce Wayne, where he's like saving the youth, but in a different way. So that is the book, right? I suggest picking up some copies for sure. This book does not let me down. This is the best book. And I've been saying it for weeks, at least months. For me, Absolute Batman is the best comic book out right now, and has been for well over a year. It's just too good. And I don't want it to end. I know they're going to end it, but I'm pissed. Now, I know you guys stayed through this whole thing, and I hope it wasn't for the giveaway. I'm going to tell you why. All my little giveaway machines that I use I'm not allowed to access them for some reason. Like I overuse them or something like that. So there will be no giveaway this week, and I hope that's cool with you. I hope that me giving you this information in time is enough for this week. Make sure to go watch your pre-order video. Thank you so much for watching. We're almost to 20,000. I don't know what we have to do to get there. It always does this. It builds and then it dies and then it builds and it dies. It's like, whatever. I just want to get there so I can say, hey, we got there. I think that'll be the number, 20. I thought 10,000 was a lot. It was a lot. But like we're at 20 now? Like it's nuts. So I really appreciate it, guys. And sorry I missed last week, and I hope this video made up for it. A lot of good books. Absolute Batman, of course. Ordained Zero was great. Venom, Hab, Fireborn. I think those are the big ones, the top 5 that you should just go to the store and pick up. Okay? Thanks again, you guys. See you later.